I'm happy because right across all the strata of APC members, we've been able to bring this matter to a responsible end. And for me, it's not just about leadership. When we're running for speakership, we were running to provide the kind of leadership that will bring the changes that we promise to the people. And if we are stuck by these issues that do not matter to the people, there's no way we can provide that leadership. So the reason why I'm happy is because we have been able, by mutual consent, by talking to ourselves as brothers, to confine this event to the dustbin of history, and we're leaving it to historians to scavenge over these matters. But for us, what lies ahead is those matters that matter to our people. And that is what we intend to devote our energies, our resources, our passion towards providing.
This is a new beginning. This is a new house. APC has now come out of this bigger, better, and stronger. Now, we are all about the people's business. There is no dispute, there are no factions. There is no loyalty to any one faction anymore, but to the speaker and the leadership and to the party as a whole.
The leader of the House of Representatives, the majority leader, that is Honorable Femi Gbajabiamila, earlier on was the Speaker of the House of Representatives, Honorable Yakubu Dogara, just after the meeting. This meeting came after the one they had with the President, which we talked about earlier on. Of course, Honorable Rotimi Agunsoye is still with me. From what he said, or what they said there, you're together. Everybody's together now.
Yes.
The factions are collapsed now.
Yes.
So what does this portend for the party?
Well, that's that shows that the party has been able to, you know, settle the matter and, you know, it's been able to inform the world that the party is actually in charge and the people will enjoy what we have promised them.
The party in charge, even if the party is not doing absolutely the right thing.
I don't understand what you're
I'm asking if the party could have its way, even if the party is not absolutely right.
Well, as far as I'm concerned,
yeah,
the party is, if you go by the role of leadership, the role says, number one of the role says, you must obey your leader. If you find out that your leader has erred, you go back to the first rule, which says, obey your leader.
All right. So some thoughts about the issue, what the National Assembly, how monies, how juicy positions are. The APC had talked about change. Is the the lawmakers of the APC on the same page on this issue of change?
Now, let me clarify what I meant by juicy committees. For example, if one is given to be chairman of ethics and privileges, and another person is given chairman of works or whatever, and you see, when you are in position, you are representing your constituency. It is all about influencing projects to go back to your constituency. The chairman of ethics and privileges, what can that person influence to go to his constituency? But you, as the chairman of works, will be able to influence projects in your constituency.
So
that is the reason why.
What goes into
no, not what. I'm telling you, not what goes into.
Would you support the cutting
because
down?
You are not in the executive, so how are you going to be able to, get anything to go to your pocket? You'll be able to influence projects.
He talked about oversight functions. That's
when you have oversight functions, yes, it's all about going to see what is being done there and to certify it, whether it is done properly or not. So if it is not done to standard, I mean, you let the people know. that it is not done up to standard. So Prof should be able to understand now that it is not what goes to your pocket.
So are you saying that your party is resolute on the fight against corruption from the parliament point of view?
Yes. Yes. Time will tell.
How do you hope to do that? What are the purposes in terms of fighting corruption that you lawmakers in the APC are planning to achieve?
If you, last week, during our sitting, I think maybe on Wednesday or Thursday, what we deliberated on there, we moved some motions, and it has to do with how those corrupt leaders in the last dispensation will be probed. So when we are talking about that, that is to let you know that we are totally against corruption.
So your party is really, it means that change?
Oh, yes.
Thank you so much, Honorable Rotimi Agunsoye, for your thoughts there.
Thank you.
Well, let's give you some feedback quickly just before we round up the show. Some of your comments that we are getting right now, some of your tweets were. Well, from Ugota Gabriel, it said Honorable Agunsoye is not honest with the question asked about national leadership tussle with respect to Bola Tinubu. And at Folani Adeola says, what does Honorable Rotimi mean by juicy committee? Hope corruption is not embedded in the juicy committee.
Yeah,
well,
I've explained that.
All right. Thank you so much. Well, before we go, all right, over 150 million people, biggest economy on the continent, the world's 7th most populous country, blessed with outstanding human talents and several riches on the ground. Nigeria, a nation so endowed, filled with limitless opportunities and abundant potentials, but largely divided by ethnicity and religion. So sad we allowed ourselves to turn apart in this manner. By the end of President Buhari's 4-year term, we would have entered into the 2nd decade in this present democratic dispensation. By that time, a new horizon must be very clear. That time, our courting and dining in the League of Underdeveloped Nations must have come to an end. That means the political elite must brace up, put their acts together, and the people too must ask their leaders tough questions as a nation. It is time for us to take our rightful place. Well, that's it on the program for today. Many thanks for being such a great company. On behalf of the team here at the Channel Television headquarters in Lagos, I'm Sheila Kimberley.